Welcome back, Jarls and Monarchs. One Dragon here. Today I'll be going over my guide to Heimdall's Horn. This guide will go over a range of interesting uses for the horn. If you are unsure of how to unlock it, then check out my previous video on solving the different puzzles. Heimdall's Horn can be considered the strongest relic in Norse Lands as it speeds up almost every process and allows for several unique strategies. By speeding up expansion, this allows Jarls to easily secure islands and reduces the number of days required to conquer all 6 islands by a huge amount. Overall, the ability to teleport units allows for extremely creative gameplay and is absolutely potent in the hands of any experienced player, or for those who can think several steps ahead. The best example of this is the ability to skip greed portals and go straight to bomb the cliffside portal. This allows players to clear islands with fighting minimal or no retaliation waves, meaning less need for defenses, the retal waves potentially don't scale as high, and faster island clears. In other words, perfect for those big brain plays. Firstly, going over the basics, once activated it opens one portal, the second activation opens up another portal, and the third activation cancels both portals. If you want to teleport units, make sure to place the portals in front of them as they will not turn around to take the portal, even though it's a shorter distance to do so. The player cannot travel through it, but most, if not all, other entities can. I initially made the mistake of thinking that it was a one-way portal, but it works both ways. I'm not sure if there's a time limit, but it seems like it lasts for a very long time, if not permanently. As far as I'm aware, the only additional thing that cancels the portals is swapping mounts. The next thing that's important to know is the couple of situations when units will not travel through portals. Number 1. The unit will only travel through the portal if it is a shorter distance to their destination or target. If it is faster for the unit to avoid the portal, then they won't portal through. For example, if I place one portal in front of me and another portal on the other side of the map, the greed will not go through the portal as their target is the Jarl or Monarch, and sometimes the town center as well. Number 2. Some of the units can't go backward, so they won't take the portal if their target or destination is behind the exit portal. A good example is the builders moving the bomb. The bomb always wants to be positioned behind the knights, and it cannot move backward. Therefore, if there is not enough room between the exit portal and the knights, or if you retreat after the knights teleport through, the bomb will kind of glitch out. Next, we'll take a look at some of the great examples of how to use Heimdall's Horn. The first extremely effective use is teleporting builders. Upon arriving on a new island, you can set up portals at either end of the camp and quickly chop down trees to expand, allowing grassland to spawn and archers to start farming faster. Additionally, portals are extremely effective whenever expanding long distances, at the beginning of each morning, after you defeat the greed at night, or quickly escaping greed before they arrive at dusk. The next example is portaling the greed. In terms of defense, the horn can be used to teleport the greed to the strong side of the kingdom, so long as the player is also on that side, because remember, they focus the Jarl or Monarch. Additionally, Heimdall's horn synergizes really well with the hermit horn walls, as you can quickly teleport your units to the side that you want the extra defenders on, or in the case of Blood Moons, it works really well. Heimdall's Horn is extremely good at increasing your income as you can teleport the merchant. In the Conquest update that came alongside the Norse Lands DLC, the merchant was changed to allow the player to accept money and send the merchant off to trade multiple times a day with seemingly no cap until nighttime. This means that with Heimdall's Horn, you can set up your portals to remove the travel distance between the town center and the merchant camp, allowing for you to trade many times a day. This ends up being an insane amount of money over time, and allows the player to accrue income absurdly quickly in the first 3 islands. The only additional thing to be aware of is that the merchant occasionally ventures out partway in between the town center and the trading camp. I think this is at the castle stage when you can build those knights, so you'll have to reposition the portals to accommodate for that, or stand on the merchant and make sure to pay them before they leave the town center. Next, we'll be taking a look at how to use the Heimdall's Horn portals for offense. Firstly, the portals allow you to make very quick and relatively safe work of greed portals if you want to destroy them. You as the Jarl can run the distance setting up the portals in front of the knights and before the portal. This will cut down the distance your raid squad needs to run to get to the portal and to return from it. Ultimately, this allows your units to safely attack as soon as the evening greed waves are dealt with, or just very quickly at any time. Alright, time for the advanced strategy of using Heimdall's Horn to portal past the greed portals and to bring the bombs straight to the cliffside portal. There are a couple of methods to do this. The first method is skipping the portals relatively individually, using the horn to teleport the bomb squad past each individual portal, or a couple of portals if they're too close together. The first thing to remember is that the bomb squad cannot move backwards, meaning that you'll need to plan ahead. Try to remember the positioning of the portals as you scout that side. The next thing is that the archers will attack nearby portals, to try to space the entry and exit portal with enough distance away from the greed portal. My recommended mount for this is Sleipnir. The fire from Sleipnir's ability will freeze your units in place, so if you place your portals incorrectly, it can buy you some time or running space to allow you to portal your units without letting them get into range of the greed portals. The second method is using the teleporter from a destroyed greed portal to teleport you all the way to the cliffside portal. To do this, ensure there is enough runtime for the bomb squad to reach you at the teleporter. Place the entrance portal down and use the teleporter to transfer yourself to the cliffside greed portal. After arriving, place the exit portal. Additionally, whilst inside the cave, you can use Heimdall's Horn to teleport your units, once again increasing the speed of this section. So the main thing that you have to look out for with this strategy is making sure that you enter the cliffside portal before night begins. If the greed have already spawned while you are in the greed spawner area, they can flank you. Upon exiting the portal, if you have units surviving, they may attack and destroy portals on the way back to your kingdom. Although at this point the island is secure and no greed will spawn. Overall, Heimdall's Horn allows for absurd speed, plenty of additional income, and skipping retaliation waves. It is definitely worth a playthrough to try it out yourself. I've been using it for speedruns quite a lot, so you can see it in action there. There's plenty more speedruns to come, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment and I'll do my best to respond to it. Thanks for watching everyone, more Kingdom Norse Lands videos to come, I'll see you next time.